I mean, you understand how these people talk about wanting your cake and eating it too? They want to have it both ways, okay? And they can't have it both ways, okay? They want to keep it for themselves. They don't want to share the cake. That's really what's trying to be said here by these people. They want to live by a double standard. They want to be hypocrites. Okay, what's good for the goose in their minds? No, 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 no. It's good for the goose, not good for the rest of you ganders out there. No. So they're just sick, twisted, evil people that are creating the policies we have to live under. And it's no wonder that we're all confused and disempowered. They don't want you to be to see the light, to be enlightened, to know the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's knowledge, that's wisdom, that's empowerment. Something they cannot let you have. They cannot let you out of Babylon. They cannot let you out of ignorance and confusion. Otherwise, you are a threat to them. Okay, so they automatically think they're smarter than you. Are you going to let them think that? Or are you going to show them they're delusional? Show them they're deluded, that they're delusional, they're deceiving themselves, they're not pulling the wool over anybody's eyes. You get it. You get that the only reason, the only card they got up their sleeve from not admitting, hey, the whole world can be rich and prosperous and the system won't break down because we have a godly nature and instinct to serve one another, and come hell or high water, that's what's going to happen because of our godly nature, inherent nature, innate nature, to want to be, to want approval, okay, to want to utilize our God-given talents. So, we can be born rich, prosperous, and wealthy. All of us. They don't want you to figure that out. They want to keep you stupid, believing it has to be this way, or else everybody's just going to be lazy and not go to work anymore. So in order to get people to go to work, we got to coerce them with money, the reward thing and punishment thing if they don't go out and comply and conform and capitulate and acquiesce to the establishmentarians' whims. Right? That's what they got us believing, that crap. And it's a bunch of freaking nonsense. They're a bunch of evil freaking people, man. That's it. That's who they are. And these are the ones that create your paradigm, not mine. I see right through it. And I want you to see through it and be empowered. I want you to unite. I want us all to unite and come against these people as one unstoppable force of we the people. Okay? Enlighten and show them, no, you're the dumbasses. You're stupid. You thought I was so stupid? Well, here's, something for you to ruminate on. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. I'm not. You're the a-holes. That's why you're harping on this climate change thing and how consumerism is so bad, while you're the big fat a-holes that are consuming everything, telling us we should not consume. But then we got the media telling us how good, how important it is to be a consumer and go buy stuff and support the economy. Is it any wonder any of us know up from down? From the madness, the prevalent monumental madness that is rife in our land. It's unnerving. I live under the flight path of airplanes here. And I had a question. Why no electric choppers or airplanes? I mean, it seems to me if they can use electricity to propel anything else, then they ought to be able to learn how to do it to propel the planes, right? Why not? Be a lot quieter. We got this idiot punk kid at the Gilroy Garlic Festival. Thank God the cops were at the ball there. They had private security at the thing too, so good deal. Good going, coppers. But two kids were killed and one adult. Messed up stuff. This is some psycho punk kid. I mean, God knows what's going on in his stupid little brain. All right, my friends, I'm going to switch gears here and get into some thoughts from this past week or two or three. Currency dilution is a term I concocted to help people understand currency debasement better. A term I someday hope to be famous for. Only kidding. in trying to, well, you know what? It's a good term to explain, help people understand. This is what the money printing is all about. Whether it's physically printing money or if it's just digital, it all has the same effect. It's diluting your money. Do you understand what's going on here? So they can't do that with metal backed currency, sound money like JFK was offering the people. So where we could have a minimum wage of 50 cents today, but it had a greater buying power than that $1 an hour had in the early 60s. So I'm trying to explain the disastrous results of currency debasement. And in doing so, I have discovered many people think you're speaking over their heads in an attempt to either show you're smarter than them or to belittle their intelligence. There are very few synonyms for currency debasement. Currency deworthment and currency dilution are two terms I coined to help make currency debasement more easily understood. Let's say you have $100,000 and that $100,000 is worth X. Then the money printing class, in collusion with the top political class, come along and arbitrarily decide without your consent to print money willy-nilly, effectively diluting your money. Now, instead of your money having its initial value of X, that 100,000 K, preserved, it is now worth Y, say 50,000, much less, because now your currency has effectively been diluted in order to steal your money by stealth. You understand how sneaky this is, how cunning and tricky it is? That's what they do. You understand how that works? So people that have been brainwashed to believe it's so great when, oh, my house value will end up in worth, and this is capitalism, and this is good, and this is America. You're idiots. You're stupid. The high-end stuff, fine. Multi-million-dollar mansions, play, games with that as much as you want. Rig prices, rig markets, I don't care. These are people with money to burn. But when it comes to the average Joe in need of affordable housing, that's when I say hands off, that you're evil, okay, if you're interfering with that. And that is exactly what's happened. They've raised our cost of housing, and it's had a cause and effect, chain reaction effect on everything else in our economy. So our money has been diluted to the nth degree. And they keep doing it and keep telling us it's a minimum wage worker's fault because they're greedy. And they keep wanting raises. And you know what? They're going to cause inflation. It's like, it makes me want to pull my hair out, friends. Okay? It makes me nuts. Either one is 100% anti-elitist or they are elitist. And elitism is a turnoff, man. So my advice, be 100% anti-elitist. Lack of freedom and security for the masses is accomplished through monetary policy. Inevitably, these attributes go hand in hand. If not being ignorant of exactly what is actually written in Scripture, aka the Bible or gospel, that is the good news, makes me, quote, religious as secularly defined, I reject that as stupid. Right, I'm not religious, just a believer. It's okay to be a believer. And it's okay to be not religious, as you're being told is a bad thing, of course, so who wants to be involved in a bad thing? Pray tell, why is it that single most intelligent creative that pray tell, why is it that the single most intelligent creature upon the face of the earth accepts an ever-increasing disadvantaged class of inhabitants, knowing full well that the only thing that will come of such an evil paradigm is misery and ever-growing unnecessary human suffering? And am I the only one to think we're in a lot of trouble? If you decide to be one of the, thank God, many avowed egalitarians in the world, you have chosen wisely and well. No sane person in their remotely right mind can talk down human equality as a goal, as an absolutely incontrovertibly necessary attribute of ever finding true universal happiness. Indeed, being an egalitarian is the only way to go. Who can deny that elitism is an ugly quality? Again, no one in their right mind, no sane person that is, when anyone is deluded, is decided is a decided genuine egalitarian, they are by default anti-elitist. Youth and money have this in common. They are both fleeting resources whereby spirit and soul last forever. Okay, my friends, I got to end it there. I love everybody. I want the best for everybody. All the same things I want for myself and my family and friends and loved ones, I want for you and your family and friends and loved ones. So God bless everybody. Have a great weekend, and God willing, I'll talk to you again.